Hey, what is up, everybody? Yes, I've returned to your phone, your computer, your TV, your tablet, your laptop. I don't know where you're watching me on right now, but welcome back. It's me, it's Malcolm, and today is a special day. Not just because it's my birthday when this video comes out, so leave some birthday comments in the comments below. Also, this is the first ever, and obviously won't be the last, YouTube Drama Awards of 2020. Now, because YouTube decided to take their ball and go home, so we're not actually going to get a rewind at all this year, I decided why not just sit down, give out some awards to the biggest drama on YouTube in 2020. I have a lot of categories to go through. But my name is Malcolm. Once again, I will be your host for this evening. So, I have my studio audience, which you hear right now, cheering. Thank you. And of course, I'm going to be saying some jokes, so you have the laugh track right here. Thank you. All right. Without further ado, let's give out some awards. Now, the first category is a special one for me. We have the What Are Colors Award. And if you don't know what this award means, it goes to the group or the person this year that just didn't understand what colors meant or what they were confused about, because they were just confused about what colors are. And if I could get a drum roll, please, I will give you a winner right now. The winner of the What Are Colors Award in 2020 is Nikita Dragon. Woo! Let us not forget that Nikita tweeted out one random day, what race should Nikita be today? I haven't forgot it. She obviously thinks y'all have because she deleted the tweet a couple days later, but I still have the screenshot because that day was insane. So congrats to Nikita for the What Are Colors Award. The next category we have is a special one yet again. It is called the Without a Good Lawyer Award. You've probably heard about this person. You may have not. But this person just doesn't seem to understand what it means to be sued because they will constantly keep talking. Also, apparently their lawyer has gone into their super chats on YouTube and can encourage their behavior. So, without further ado, drum roll please. The winner of the Without a Good Lawyer Award in 2020 is Without a Crystal Ball. Woo! Let us not forget that Without a Crystal Ball is currently being sued by Tati Westbrook, and instead of going away and handling it in private, she decided why not just sue everybody else talking about her. So I don't know what that's all about. So good luck with that. Your YouTube career is probably over, but that's okay. I wish you the best, but you get, Katie, Without a Crystal Ball, you get the Without a Good Lawyer Award. Congratulations. Next up, we have our third category, which is I Quit Except Not Really Award, which is going to the YouTuber that acted like they were gonna quit to focus on their mental health, their physical health, whatever it may be. But of course that was a lie, and then they would come back at least 2 days later and post another video. Drum roll please. The winner of the I Quit But Not Really Award is, it's obvious, Nikocado Avocado. Let us not forget, I want to say a couple weeks ago, Nikocado decided to tweet out and also have a video titled My Last Mukbang for Real, basically saying that they were not going to come back. only to then come back 2 days later and still do the same thing. He said he was gonna go away to fix his health and all this good stuff, but of course, we all understand that as mental manipulation now, and that was a lie. So, Nikocado Avocado, congratulations. You have won the I Quit, but not really award. Congratulations. And speaking of going away, Gabby Hannah. Thank you. Our fourth category, the Ghost Affiliate Award, which is going to the YouTuber that does not disclose affiliate links when you're really supposed to, when you have one. It's an easy one. This is the one I've heard about the most all year, even though a lot of YouTubers do this kind of thing. And I don't know why you just don't promote that you're getting paid for something, because I think people would actually support you more. The winner of the Ghost Affiliate Award is Jaclyn Hill. Let us not forget that Jaclyn Hill has been called out numerous times this year alone for promoting anything from markers to makeup products, and she's been getting paid for all of that because they are all sponsored links that she sends out. She never discloses it, but of course, as you are already seeing right now, that is not the case. So I just want to congratulate Jaclyn Hill once again for the Ghost Affiliate Award. Congratulations, Jaclyn. Next award. This is the Get It Over With Award. This is one I created, of course, like I've created all of these categories. The Get It Over With Award is basically to the drama or an event that happened this year that people were so exhausted from that just people stopped talking about it. And there's only ever one true answer to this, and I'll explain in a second. So, drum roll, please. The winner of the Get It Over With Award in 2020 is Jeffree Star and Andre Marhold. And if you don't remember the situation, it dragged out for, I want to say, a month or two at this point, and it's honestly probably still going. Just nobody talks about it anymore because nobody cares. So, if you don't know, Jeffree Star had a bunch of his stuff stolen by his ex, but not his ex, but kind of his ex, Andre Marhold, who's like a basketball player, who also apparently had a fake account that was threatening to spill all the drama on Jeffree Star. Now, there was like 2 or 3 accounts that said like these false allegations, and one account was the one Jeffree Star was going after the most, saying they were gonna like get them arrested. Of course, they never got arrested, nothing ever happened to them. But ever since I went back and looked, now there's about 20 to 30 fake Andre Marhold accounts, all trying to like get clout off this Jeffree Star situation. And it just kept going. The Andre Marhold fake account said 100,000 subscribers on YouTube, he'll expose the tea on Jeffree Star. I think he got like to 10,000 subs, and then nothing ever happened off of that. So people just got bored of it and people moved on, because if you're just going to expose somebody, you might as well just do it. Don't give people a goal, because now people are going to like not care. So congratulations, Jeffree Star, Andre Marhold. That drama, nobody cares about that drama anymore. Jeffree tried to keep talking about it here and there, but people were so checked out of it. So congratulations to Jeffree Star and Andre Marhold. Next award, we have the No Accountability Award. I'm going to give this award to this YouTuber that got called out this year for a lot of things and really didn't apologize for anything. They just did the basic, I'm sorry, please forgive me YouTube apology. And it kind of worked, but not really, because they got called out again not too long ago. So, drum roll please. The winner of the No Accountability Award in 2020 is Pokimane. Congratulations. Let us not forget that when Leafy is here, before he got banned off of YouTube, did a whole series on Pokimane, basically calling her out for a lot of things that a lot of people didn't know about. The main one that people seem to fight over the most is whether or not Pokimane had a boyfriend or has a boyfriend. So she also got called out for false copy striking videos that talked badly about her, and a lot of people say she's a horrible person and she's kind of a diva. So she released this apology that like half the people that watched it hated. So even watching the video, you could tell that she really wasn't sorry for anything. It was just she was sorry that it kept being brought up. So I want to congratulate Pokimane for taking no accountability this year and just moving on, because that's what she does. She's done it before. So congratulations, Pokimane, for the No Accountability Award. This award is probably my personal favorite. We have the Tone Deaf Award. This is going to a YouTuber, TikToker, songwriter that's not really that good, who decided one day, as like a gotcha moment, to dance to another problematic YouTuber saying the N-word in a song. I think you already know who this is going to, so give me a drum roll really quick. The winner of the Tone Deaf Award it's obviously Dixie D'Amelio. I don't even know why I had to look in the envelope to realize who it was. If you don't remember, Dixie D'Amelio, while her, Charlie, and James Charles were all going after Trisha Paytas about how Trisha Paytas went after Charlie, saying how ungrateful she was and all these things in that sit-down dinner video with James Charles and her whole family. James Charles snapped back, and of course it snowballed from there. Charlie, of course, didn't do anything, but of course James and Dixie kept it going, which led to Dixie then posting this TikTok right here.
The police coming straight from the underground. A young nigga got a bag cause I'm brown and not the other color, so police think they have the authority to kill a minority, but fuck that shit.
Yes, she decided it would be a good idea to dance to the Renegade Dance, one, poorly, and two, tag the original creator of the Renegade Dance in a drama TikTok that had nothing to do with her on that day to prove a point, which led to the most bland apology I've ever seen on Twitter at the time, which is also hilarious because she clearly missed the mark on everything. So for being so tone deaf, Dixie, I have to give you the Tone Deaf Award. So congratulations. So the next category, one of my personal favorites, is a You're Not One of Us Award. This is going to a YouTuber that decided that their problems was worse than everybody else's problems, and that they were the ones being oppressed and that everything was against them. And they got exposed to the point where I don't think they have uploaded ever since that video came out. So give me a drum roll, please. The winner of the You're Not One of Us Award. It should be obvious, but here we go. It's Mikey, aka Glam and Gore, the YouTuber, the white hair, blonde-eyed blue woman. Blue woman. But she's gonna be blue after this video. Let us not forget that Swoop created, I want to say, an hour-long expose on Mikey about every terrible thing that she's done, all the microaggressions, all the racist comments she's made, and also even going as far to say that white women like herself can experience racism when, historically, we all know white people cannot experience racism if they're the ones being the oppressors. So, without further ado, Mikey, congratulations. You got the You're Not One of Us Award because, once again, you are not one of us. Next category. This is one of my personal favorites. This is the best catchphrase of 2020. There's only one way to give you a proper backstory. So back in summer when Carmageddon happened, James Charles went out, I want to say, to to like a food truck stand or something like that, and it was like the first time he's gone out in public since Tati released that her video. Of course, a lot of people say it seems staged, even when James Charles said, "Oh, how did you find me here?" So of course, dramas channels, commentary channels talked about that situation, but there was one particular person that just took that line itself and made it 10 times funnier. So without further ado, the winner of the best catchphrase of 2020 is...
How'd you find me here? How'd you find me here? How'd you find me here?
Nick Snyder, aka the viewer's voice. You already saw the clip. If you don't know, I'm a fan of Nick Snyder, Dustin Dailey, a bunch of other commentary / drama YouTubers. I remember seeing Nick say that in Rich Lux's video one time, and I just ran with it. I always commented under Nick and Dustin's video whenever I can because it is so funny the way he said it. I played the clip for you. So once again, congratulations, Nick, for that amazing line. And here's to another "How'd you find me here?" in 2021. Woo! I'm gonna take a quick break to say, I find it funny that Gabby Hannah, after getting so much hate after all this time, decided to come out this year, and this year alone, to say her Gabby show character was fake. So, I find that funny. I don't know if you did. So, insert laugh track here because I find that hilarious. Next category we have is the Nobody Cares drama. And this is literally, like, I'm gonna blow through this because literally nobody cared after like a day or two. I made a video about it myself. This goes to the drama that literally was a nothing drama. Really nothing ever came of it. People went their separate ways. No repercussions happened. So without further ado, give me a drum roll, please. This will be super quick. James Charles versus Ethan Klein with this Teddy Fresh hoodie, this Sisters Hoodies apparel thing. Let us not forget that, as you can see with these pictures here, that the designs look kind of like the same color palette, almost in the same exact location. But Ethan, aka H3H3 Productions, decided to take it a little too far, making cringy TikToks about the whole situation. And yeah, it was just a drama that after a few days, nobody really cared about it, even after H3H3 exposed James Charles' DMs, only for James Charles to then turn around and have a lie detector video where he answered the question, "Did you steal Teddy Fresh idea?" And he said no, and he passed. Yeah, so nobody really cared about that drama. It was cool for like a day or two, and then it just dragged on way too long. So congratulations, James and Ethan, for a drama that nobody cared about. So now we're gonna get into some of the awards that are gonna be like a little bit more serious, but still a little bit funny. So without further ado, this is the Master of Satire Award. If you follow me on Twitter, I mention this person all the time. I respond to like a lot of their tweets because I think they're hilarious. It seems like a lot of people don't know what satire is when they talk about this person and even try to cancel him from time to time. So without further ado, give me a drum roll, please. The winner of the Master of Satire Award goes to Noodles. You already should have known that I was gonna give Noodles some love in this video. Let's not forget that Noodles satire type videos have gotten to the point where even fan bases have tried to attack him, say all these mean things about him, even say that he's not Brazilian even though he clearly is. And let's not forget that James Charles got so upset with Noodles, even though Noodles is a satire channel, blocked Noodles because he called out James Charles for a tweet he said that contradicted something he said this year, which led to James Charles then deleting the tweet. Like, people were gonna screenshot it and find it, which I always find weird that celebrities like to delete tweets when people find what they said. But congratulations to Def Noodles, the master of satire. The next award is one personally from me to this other person. I've made a video about this. This is the You Canceled Yourself Award. It is so simple. Give me a drum roll, please. The winner of the Cancel Yourself Award in 2020 is obviously Sanders Kennedy. Let us not forget that Sanders Kennedy lied and said there was a criminal investigation against Shane Dawson. There's not a criminal investigation actually happening with Shane Dawson, and pretty much he made it up and he was trying to create a story that did not exist. So he hasn't come back to YouTube ever since. He deleted all his videos about Shane and Jeffree, it seemed. So congratulations to Sanders Kennedy. You canceled yourself. This award is for the worst spelling error in YouTube / drama / social media history this year. This award goes to someone who decided to have a moment and talk about Tati Westbrook, call her out for all these things, which he then retracted and somewhat and deleted some tweets. But I will never forget this day because I laughed at this spelling error for like, I want to say 2 days because you really tried it. So, without further ado, the worst spelling error in 2020 goes to Ryland Adams. Yes, you should have known about when I said Tati and somebody talking about Tati. Let us not forget that Ryland Adams, when Tati did her video, the same day decided to go on a whole rant. And when I say a whole rant, it was a lot to read. Basically calling her out for everything. Basically saying, you're lucky your vitamins or whatever sold out thanks to us. Something along that nature. But the one part I remember will always be the don't tray me part, which he had to fix to try because Twitter doesn't have an edit button. So that was probably one of the funniest things I have ever seen when you're ranting about somebody because he really trayed it. So Ryland Adams, congratulations for the worst spelling error of 2020. The next award. This is going to be an easy one for y'all. If you don't know what it is, you'll figure it out. We have the worst social media meltdown. If you don't know, or if you've been living under a rock, there's only one person that really had a meltdown so big, it blew up everywhere. People were talking about it for a couple days after the fact, analyzing it, picking it apart. And without further ado, give me a drum roll, please, and I will play this clip for you. Without further ado, the worst social media breakdown or meltdown goes to
possible because I'm losing my mind. Keep playing it. Keep playing it. Oh my god.
Jeffree sent me what he claimed was an audio file from an alleged victim and told me to listen to the pain in their voice. The audio was clearly a small portion of
Oh my god.
Of course, I have to give it to Shane Dawson. How could we not forget that while he was watching the video, Tati's Breaking My Silence video, Shane Dawson decided to go on Instagram Live that I just showed you for like 2 minutes and 13 seconds, which is enough because he said a lot of things, but he didn't do a lot of things in that 2-minute clip, but he said enough to where people lost their minds. So congratulations, Shane Dawson, for having the worst social media meltdown in 2020. This next award, these 3 people go back to back to back. So there's only one person I'm missing, obviously, and it's not Trish. This is the Unbothered Award, going to the person that says they were never doing this again, they're always unbothered, couldn't be me. Give me a drum roll, please. The winner of the Unbothered Award is obviously...
Everyone. I guess yesterday there was a bunch of drama with other people not involving me, but people still want to mention my name. First of all, I have no idea what happened. I don't give a fuck what happened. I'm too busy worrying about myself, my family, and I don't care. I don't entertain it. So if you were friends with me and you're not anymore, keep my fucking name out of your mouth, bitch!
Of course it's Jeffree Star. You should have known. Let us not forget that during the TikTok drama between James Charles, Trisha Paytas, Charlie Mail, Dixie D'Amelio, Jeffree Star decided the next day after that happened to come on Instagram Live like I just showed you and say, keep my name out your mouth if you're not my friend, even though nobody, and I really do mean nobody, mentioned his name at all. Maybe people alluded to it. He really could have just left it alone, but of course he had to put his 2 cents in, only to then delete the story not too long after. So like I've already said before, you already should know drama channels, everybody's going to screen record what you just did. So by deleting it, I don't know what your purpose was. So congratulations, Jeffree Star, for having the most unbothered year in 2020, even though you've been in the most drama this year. Thanks for never doing this again and being so unbothered. This next award, I have to give it to the most annoying family on YouTube. This is just a personal choice. Also, I have to remind you, if you've gotten this far and you've been insulted by anything, this video is a joke. So please relax. This is just for fun. YouTube Rewind doesn't exist this year. I'm just having fun. So, the most annoying family of 2020, I have to give it to this annoying family, and honestly it's just one guy, but he drags everybody else down. So give me a drum roll, please. The worst / most annoying family of 2020 is obviously the Ace family. Let us not forget that Austin yelled at Catherine for a YouTube introduction, which they uploaded by accident, and then they deleted it. So that was probably one of the most awkward things I've seen. Then, of course, they decided to make a video making fun of the people being concerned about them, and another video talking about how they went to therapy. Way to smack your fans in the face, but okay. So congratulations to the Ace family for being the most annoying family on YouTube. Congratulations. God, y'all are annoying. Very annoying. The next award goes to the worst Gab Award. And there is something about people named Gabby that just pissed me off this year. Of course, we have Gabby DiMartino and her OnlyFans situation, which she had a crappy 2-minute apology about, where she tried to excuse herself. And then we have Gabby Hannah, who allegedly has fans doxing people, and she encourages it. Also, she likes to get in drama before she has a music release to get herself more clicks and views. Also, she said she was shadow banned by YouTube, had a meeting with YouTube, even though we're in a global pandemic. So I don't know how YouTube would have a meeting with anybody right now, which I find super, super weird. Also, Gabby Hannah claims that the past 6 years, the Gabby Show is a character, so you really can't leave hate for her because you were hating her character. So, without further ado, give me a drum roll, please, for the worst Gab Award. The worst Gab Award goes to, obviously, both of them, because they both piss me off beyond any recognition. I hate them both very much equally. Of course, one did something super disgusting. The other one has been a built-up frustration for years, but I could not pick. So, congratulations to both Gabby DiMartino and Gabby Hannah. I hate you both equally because you're both trash. So, congratulations. We are in the last fourth of this video, y'all. We're getting into the nitty-gritty awards now. I know this is the YouTube Drama Awards, but I have to go to TikTok one time for the worst TikToker of 2020. Now this TikToker, I don't even know if she does YouTube. I didn't really care to look because she's disgusting and she's also super annoying. The worst TikToker of 2020. Obviously, give me a drum roll, please. The worst TikToker of 2020 is Zoe Laverne. I don't know how to say her dumb last name, but can we just talk about how disgusting and wrong it is to not allegedly kiss a 13-year-old. His name's Connor, by the way. He seems like a chill dude. I have no problems with him. He's the victim here. Let's also not forget that she is obsessed with this guy, having him and her as like her phone background. Let's also not forget that she would hop onto his Instagram lives and talk about how much she misses him. Let's just say, if a dude did this to a 13-year-old girl, they will be lighting up the torch in Pitchfork. And I swear to goodness, if somebody comes to my comments and say Tony Lopez is worse, I know he's worse. He is disgusting. We don't need to go over this. But can we also give the same energy to Zoe Laverne? Thank you. Zoe Laverne, congratulations. You were the worst TikToker of 2020. Please have no career next year because you do not deserve it at all. So congratulations. The next award. This is gonna be an easy one. If you don't figure out who this is in 5 seconds, you have been under a rock. This award is called the Pandemic Denier Award. And the Pandemic Denier Award is basically a YouTuber that really believes that this pandemic is all a hoax. It doesn't exist. People are just dying for no reason, apparently. So, give me a drum roll, please. This is going to be so easy. If you didn't get it, shame on you. You need to be on social media a lot more. The winner of the Pandemic Denier Award is obviously Jake Paul. Let us not forget that he really went on interviews and said that the pandemic was a hoax and that he shouldn't stop living his life. Of course, he liked to say he was misquoted and actually got into it with the person that interviewed him on Twitter, only for then the interviewer to release basically receipts saying, no, Jake, you really did say the pandemic was a hoax. So congratulations, Jake Paul. You have the Pandemic Denier Award because YouTube likes to demonetize the other word that I can't say. So congratulations, Jake Paul. This next award, which is a little bit more serious, and I'll explain in a second. This is the worst redemption of 2020. And there are a lot of YouTubers that have been canceled this year, canceled last year, that have tried to come back, and it obviously has not worked. But this person in particular, I will remind you, hit and spit on her dog. I will keep saying that until the end of time because this person did do that and lied about it and trying to say we saw something else. So everybody else that saw the video saw something else. Interesting. So, the winner of the worst redemption in 2020. I don't even need a drum roll for this. I'm giving it to Brookhouse, and let me tell you why. Brookhouse really decided to keep her channel monetized for 1. 2, she still has the dog. For 3, she really tried to revamp her channel as a Christian Bible study YouTube channel. I don't know what that's all about. She has probably the worst dislike to like ratio I have ever seen on YouTube. She barely cracks 500 likes per video, and her video will get 10,000 dislikes per video. This is just for Brookhouse alone. Congratulations, you have the worst redemption of 2020. So congratulations, screw you, I'm moving on. The next award, so I did the worst redemption. I got that one out the way because but now we're at the best redemption of 2020. And there have been a lot of people that have come back and actually have got their act together. They're really not into drama. They're really not doing anything wrong. They're just minding their business. And that's honestly all I could ask for if you get caught in like something big. And also get rated the worst apology of 2019. You see where I'm going with this. The best redemption, I'm being actually nice about this one. The best redemption of 2020 in YouTube, I will give it to Laura Lee. If you don't know who Laura Lee is, basically her and Manny, it was actually a tie between Manny and Laura, but I give it to Laura because Manny did get caught in like one thing with Alicia Keys this year, so I had to take that one back. So if you don't remember, Laura Lee, Manny MUA, we're both friends with Jeffree Star, I want to say not too long ago, and then they both kind of like, I guess, said one bad thing about Jeffree Star, and then he basically tried to ruin their entire career. His stance tried to ruin their career, and it almost succeeded. Laura got called out for racist tweets in the past, which she gave a terrible, terrible apology over. Yeah, so she did that. But this year, I will give her credit. She's come back. I think she adopted her new son, new daughter. I can't remember right now. So basically, Laura's actually been on her P's and Q's this year. She's really been staying in her own lane. That's really all you could ever ask for, is someone for them to grow from their situation. And even though I've never talked about her, because obviously she's never been in any drama this year, I have to give her credit where credit is due. So this is one of the nice awards. So congratulations to Laura Lee for basically having the best redemption arc in 2020. So congratulations. This, I know I said an award earlier was my favorite, but this is my favorite award. I've been waiting to do this one all video. We are at the worst apology of 2020. YouTubers get caught in so many scandals, and I really mean so many, and they all create a response video, an apology video, and they're all trash. But there was one apology video this year, and this year alone, that really had me scratching my head. I've actually talked about it 3 times on my channel. 2 of them, I counted the jump cuts in the video because there were so many and I had to laugh. Another one, I re-edited the apology and made it sound better because I'm hilarious. But there's only one person who really deserves this award, and I will tell you why in a second. So give me a drum roll, please. The worst apology of 2020, not even on YouTube this year, but probably in YouTube of all time, Tana Mongoose. I still don't know how to say her last name, nor do I freaking care. Let us not forget, even though nobody asked for an apology video, and I'm talking about Colin and Simply Nessa, neither of them asked for an apology video. Let us not forget that Tana really made it to point of emphasis that she was going to make an apology video. She was going to make this big apology video and answer for everything, which she didn't do, by the way. And when the video finally dropped after months and months of waiting, it felt so narcissistic, it felt so angry, it felt like she didn't want to do it. And of course, she didn't want to do it because hours after that video posted, she literally went on vacation. Even though people said that this apology was so trash. And if you look at the like to dislike ratio, nobody bought this crap. Literally nobody. Of course, how racists do, her fan base will forgive her, which most of them did, because this is what happens. A racist apologizes, everybody says, well, they apologized, leave them alone. No, we're not going to leave them alone because A, they didn't mean it, B, it was some BS, and C, I just like the letter C. But you get my point. That apology was trash. the worst apology I've ever seen on YouTube. So many jump cuts. She hated to be there. And let us also not forget that she also apologized for going to pandemic parties and then just recently going to another pandemic party. So Tana Mongoose, fake Paris Hilton friend, because she doesn't even know how to say your name correctly either. Congratulations, you are garbage, and you got the worst apology of 2020. Almost done. We have 2 awards to give out. This next award is for the best commentary / drama channel. And throughout 2020, I have seen so many commentary channels, commentary videos, with different inputs, different insights. One thing I do like about drama / commentary channels is the point of these kind of videos is to give like thoughts and opinions. Like some videos, of course, just read Twitter and that's their whole video and they get monetized for it. Yeah, do you. But also some people like to take their time out of their day and really give honest feedback. Even if it's unpopular, they will give feedback. So, drum roll please, this is a big one. The winner of the best drama / commentary channel on YouTube in 2020 is... I honestly couldn't pick one, so I'm just gonna label all of them for you. The ones that I watch, the ones that I know about. Of course, I'm probably going to miss some, but I do apologize. So as you see right now, to my left, which is my left, your right, you're going to see a bunch of names pop up, a bunch of different YouTubers, different ethnicities, different backgrounds, and let me just go into why commentary videos are so important. Because if you really think about it, there's a lot of problematic people on this platform alone that get away with a lot of things, it seems. And if you're never getting called out for any of your bad behavior, what's going to happen? You're going to continue the bad behavior. A lot of people don't look at social media, because if they did, Jake Paul would change his attitude, which he obviously doesn't. Nikita Dragon would stop trying to act like she's unbothered by everything, even though she is. I just like the fact that commentary drama channels really point out things that mainstream media really doesn't do. Insider has started to talk about YouTube drama, but really, not really, unless it's like super big, like the Jeffree Star thing that I'm not going to talk about because that is a legal thing. I'm not trying to get sued, but you get my point. Follow all these channels. I will link them down below as well. So congratulations to all these channels. If I missed you, I do apologize. It really took me like a good minute to get all their links. So please take your time out of your day, subscribe to all of them if you can, or at least one of them, get some new insight. I had to change hats for this one because we are at the end. This is the grand finale. This is Drama of the Year. And if you don't know what qualifies as Drama of the Year, it is one thing, and I really do mean one thing, that everybody was talking about, social media was talking about, news outlets were talking about this one situation. This one situation defined what it means to be a terrible YouTuber in 2020. So give me the biggest drum roll right the F now. The #1 drama in all of YouTube in 2020 is all of these influencers going to pandemic parties throughout the entire year of 2020 without a mask, not social distancing, not caring about the consequences, being paid to party even though people like myself are on unemployment and have been on unemployment for months. Even though all we needed to do was for 3 weeks just sit down, shut up, and stay inside the house and get paid to just post videos on YouTube like they were going to do Anyway, let us not forget that just recently, Jake Paul had a fight party, and everybody, you can see the clip right here, no mask. Everybody's touching each other, everybody's hugging. I guarantee you, because I know LA weather, I've been there before, it is very not even humid, it's very hot sometimes. I can tell that they were sweating, and all that sweat was touching each other, and one, that's gross, and two, all this pandemic made me realize is that going to parties is not where it's at. Parties are hot, parties are sweaty, people touch you without permission. I don't even know why people go to parties anymore. You can do literally everything online. Let us not forget, Tana Mojo apologized for going to a pandemic party earlier in the year, only to then go to her ex-husband, even though she charged $60 for this said wedding, even though nobody really saw anything except a fake fight. Let us not forget, Tana Mongo decided to go to Jake's fight party, no mask, no social distancing, because she just had to be there. Let us not forget that all of these content houses on TikTok decided to have so many parties to the point where the LA County had to put stay-at-home orders and were forced to turn off the water and electricity so they would stop partying. Let's just make this clear. Americans are the only people that are fighting a pandemic so hard. You want to know what all the other countries are doing? They're having concerts, they're going to sporting events, they're going out, they're having fun. They are just living their best lives. And you know what we're doing? We're fighting an unwinnable war with science. I'm just saying. I find that weird. All these TikTokers that don't know the meaning of the word consequence and probably can't even spell the word consequence are the ones ruining it for everybody. Let us not forget that some people die alone due to a pandemic because this virus will spread. Let's not forget that. But of course, they don't care as long as it doesn't happen to them. That is really what epitomized YouTube in 2020. All these YouTubers do not care about us. Let's just be real. None of these YouTubers care about us, but they will gladly post a video of them at a party. Let us not forget that these YouTubers do not care about us. They do not care about what happens to us. If they do not know you personally, honestly, they do not care about you if they're going to decide to party during a global pandemic. So that is your biggest drama of 2020, because I've never seen a more ungrateful group of people, a more privileged group of people, a more annoying group of people, a bunch of content creators that I've never heard of, and all they do is party and get paid to party. I would love to get paid to party. Are you kidding me? But we're in a pandemic, so let's stop being idiots for at least a day. All we had to do was sit in the house for 3 weeks and do nothing. You know how many times we're at work and we're just like, man, I wish I could go home and get paid to do nothing? We had the chance to. We ruined it. Mostly these influencers ruined it for everybody because they're encouraging this behavior. So that's all I have to say. That is your biggest drama of 2020. I'm sick and tired, and that's all for me. And that's it. You have made it to the end of the YouTube Drama Awards of 2020. If you made it this far, I'm glad you did. I have an hour of footage to edit because I rambled a little bit here and there, but for the most part, we made it to the end. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you made it. And anybody out there watching, because it's my birthday when I post this, I wish you a happy holidays, a happy new year, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah. Whatever you celebrate, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the video. And that's all I got. Once again, it is Malcolm. That's me. That really is me. There is no other Malcolm besides It's Malcolm besides me. Subscription button up here. 2 other videos over there for your own free time. Without further ado, I wish you well. I wish you good health. And I will see you again next time.